All right, we talked about NTLM today and accessing the SAM database, which stands for, let's see, where's that sucker? Security Accounts Manager database, which is where Windows holds the password hashes of local users on the Windows system. We've got our target system here, and I've got my attacking system here on different tabs. There was an issue where, oh, my mouse is dying. There was an issue where we weren't able to access Windows. Come on, buddy. Yeah. We weren't able to access Windows directly from our Kali machine. However, if we ping the Kali machine from this side, let me just check the IP address. 5857. Buddy. We get traffic. So 0% loss. So what we can do is set up a reverse shell. This would be pretending that this system was left unlocked as someone left for lunch at your company and you're able to access their end. Or let's say they fell for a phishing attempt. I'll let you know when that's occurring. For now, let's set up a payload for reverse TCP with Venom. Set up the payload, Windows x64 interpreter. I was concerned that this wouldn't work because it's a staged version, but it seems to be all right. I'm going to call this Windows MRT for interpreter reverse TCP. We've got our IP address for our attacking machine here. We've got our port 4444. File is going to be executable so it can run on Windows. Windows SMRT should be the output file name. It's going to go outputted to the home directory as indicated by the tilde where we are currently. So we'll press enter on that. While that's going, I'm going to set up a Python server, which means I will have web access on port 8080 if we point to our IP address on the attacker side. So let's set that up. So that's now serving. We've got our file right there. So let's check this out. Let's hop into our web browser and visit our attacking machine. (172.315.857) port 8080, which is the port I set up here. Let's go ahead and load that sucker. Boom. So remember I mentioned this could be a phishing attempt. Let's say you had set up a server with a payload and you say, click this link in order to download your bill. Oh, okay, I'll click the link to download my bill. You're going to have to run the file though to see your bill. Don't forget to run it as administrator. I haven't tested without, but I want to have system privilege on the outside. So I'm just going to do everything I can to make sure of that. I could be wrong here. I might be able to do it without, but so that would be how we'd catch them. But what we need to have is a listener set up on our end. So let's set up our Metasploit console listener, the multi-handler. So once that loads, We'll run this again, and it should establish a connection. And then we'll be able to steal some loot, which is, if you watched yesterday's video where I did some netcat first, I realized I didn't need netcat for this process. I can go straight to the HTTP step. So let's go ahead and set up our exploit, use exploit, multi-handler. We need to set the payload to be the same one that we created the Venom payload for. Interpreter, reverse TCP, enter, set our attacking machine IP 315857, I think. Let's check it. Where is she? 5857, 315857, 315857. Same port, L port, 4444. And let's go ahead and start running this. So now the handler is running. Let's go ahead and go to our file. So in a hacking scenario, we'd already want the handler running. We'd want the server live so that as soon as they click the phishing link, they are downloading the file, and when they hit execute on the payload, our listener is ready to pick it up. And here we go, interpreter session opened. So I should be in the Windows machine now, and I sure am. Here's our executable. So what we were trying to do in our workshop, first thing I was trying to do yesterday was hash dump. So let's see if we can get hash dump going. Boom. There's some data that we might want. So I'm going to copy this. We've got usernames, we've got hashed passwords here. So I will go ahead and hop over to a new tab. Let's just go ahead and say, let's try this. I haven't tried this part yet. And output it to the loot. Windows loops.txt. Let's cat the Windows loops.txt. There we go. So now we've got that in a file, and we will add some more to that in a moment. So let's go ahead and grab some more loot before they catch us. Let's try out our mini-cats by loading Kiwi up. Kiwi's loaded. Kiwi help will tell us what we can do. Help Kiwi. There we go. So let's see if we can grab creds MSV. Oh, sorry, it's just going to be on the bottom. Creds MSV. Bam. NTLM hash, SHA hash. Copy. Let's go ahead and echo. Don't you do it to me now. Don't you do it. Work for me. And it's freezing up. Come on. Come on. Alright, Control C. Try it again. Heck. It's just having all sorts of problems right now. The machine is having issues. Tell you what. File, new tab, nano, the loots, the Windows loots.txt. Let's go to the next line and paste with Control U, it looks like. Cut buffers, empty, paste clipboard, there we go. That's in there. What else can we grab? Let's do LSA dump secrets. Steal all this. Copy, copy. Pop over to Nano, paste clipboard. Control O to write, enter, Control X. We've got our loot. Let's go ahead and close our connection because they are coming back from lunch. Let's go ahead and go to downloads and delete this. We'll just pretend we got it deleted. There we go. Nope. It's alright. Empty their recycle bin. We could go in and delete the logs as well if we had time, but we'll delete some of the evidence. And we are good to go on that end. Now we've got our loots here to start going through the loots. You know, user error sucks. Nano. So we could run the hashes through John the Ripper. We've got Shaw here. What else does it want us to do? Oh, I got it down here. Research Mimikatz. So yeah, we could at this point run some password crackers, grab this stuff. Now we know how to get into the Windows system with a reverse shell, where we download the payload through an HTTP server that we set up on Kali. Right here, let's go ahead and close this out. Server's kilt. Let's go ahead and quit out of interpreter, and we are done with the attack. Oh yeah, let me know if I said anything wrong. Questions, corrections, comments, as long as they're constructive and nice. Be a good person and, you know, do your best. Bye.